I want to take a look at a couple of characteristics of networks to make a very important distinction for you. First of all, let's just take an overview of a network in general. So here actually I've got three networks. I've got a router, and remember that routers, each port on a router creates an individual network. So I've got a port here, and I've got a network coming off of here, another port off of this router, a network here, and a port off of this router network here. So I've got three different networks here. And if you think about it, I actually have 6 networks because I have a network between these two, and these two. But for now, I'm going to just ignore that and look at these 3 networks. So what happens when we use a wireless device? And this is the important point that I want to make. There are 2 kinds of wireless devices that create or extend networks. In the first case, I have what we call a wireless router, and this is what you might have at home, a wireless router. And it creates a network with your devices. Now, your neighbor's wireless router over here creates a network for his or her devices. However, it's a different network. Each wireless router creates its own network because these are routers. Remember, for each router, you have a separate network. Now, I haven't connected these together because they are probably their own networks. The SSID, in other words, the name of the network, such as PCC student or stay off my network, or whatever you want to call it. Mine at home is called Tree Farm, is each an individual network. However, in the workplace, it's a little bit different. In the workplace, you do not have wireless routers. You have wireless access points, and these are all tied into a wired network. So here I've got a wired router coming to a wired switch, and then access points coming off of that switch. So you can see that all of these access points, which are not routers, they are wireless access points, all tie into the same network on the wired network. And that is the important difference between a wireless router that you might have at home and a wireless access point such as you might use in a business.